Hi everyone, thanks for finding my videos. I'm Bebe and this is my channel Arkytior46. I try to read the energies that are prominent in the collective and tell the story that the cards want to tell. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so if it sounds like it's for you but like the next message doesn't, then leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. I intend for these readings to be timeless, so whenever you find them is when you're meant to. Well, I hope I find everyone well tonight. Hello, everybody. Um, let's see what's been going on. I know a few people have felt a shift in the energy and not actually a good shift. So maybe that'll come out, like what's going on right now, because a lot of the readers have been getting very ambiguous cards, me included. So they get like 3 really good cards and then 2 really bad cards and then 2 really good cards and 3 really bad cards. And it's like seesawing. The energy is very in flux right now. I'm not sure if that's just because of the new moon in Cancer or what. But a few other witches that I know have been sensing that there's something big coming on the horizon. Maybe we'll see what's going on with that. It depends on what comes up in the collective. So like I said, I do collective readings, which is basically anyone and everyone who I think I could say is actively on their spiritual path. Actively, like knowing what that they're actively doing it. Sometimes people think like, well, I'm in the Libra group, or I'm in the Scorpio group, or I'm in whatever astrology group, the reader is reading for, and nothing's resonating with me. So I have to say, well, maybe you're not in that particular group that's doing that work. So that's what I mean by the collective. If you are actively on your spiritual journey and in with everybody else, just in shit, you're in the collective. So let's see what's going on. We're going to do the fairies first. This is by Brian Froud, the Faerie Oracle deck. Fairies are notoriously unruly. I swear, I stutter, I sing. My flow is not as polished as a lot of other good readers out there. I'm a hot mess. And my readings tend to be hot messes sometimes. So if your energy can jive with a hot mess, then I'm your girl. Let's see what the fairies want to tell us about the collective tonight. Fairies, what the F? I need more enthusiasm than that. Okay. The Laum, alright. That is charity, generosity, balanced karma, clear exchange of giving and receiving, back off, relax, and let the energy flow. Oh, see, look at that. We're getting called out with the first card. Like, bitch, be cool. That's what it's saying. Be cool. Be cool. I can't be cool. This is frustrating as F. I hate when the energy shifts like this. Who dis? Oh, hello there, divine masculine. All right. That's why we should be cool, because this says, I'm coming. Be cool. Relax. I'm here. I'm coming. This is procreation. Oh, crap. Spark of the power. See, I wrote these in red, which is stupid because I can't read it. Erotic energy, protection, leadership, procreation, Spark of the power. Ooh, I can't read that. Anyways, kablam. There's our boy, the divine masculine. So, I'm assuming this is going to be a reading about the twins. The Twin Flame Collective. I thought I had been removed from that collective because my part of the cycle had closed with no resolution, so I thought maybe that was it for me. But apparently, Spirit has other plans. I'm still reading for the Twin Collective, so we shall see. I wonder if all this energy, weird energy, is because some twins, like, I know a few weeks ago I had been reading for the stragglers because a big cycle had just closed. But of course there were going to be people who were left behind or a little late, running late, you know. I called them the stragglers. So maybe this is them. Oh, hello. Ah, the Bodak. A meddler in the mix. Looking right at the divine masculine. Look at him. Like, the fuck you doing? Where are you going? You know? So, we shall see. Actually, it almost even looks like this Bodak is looking at the Laum, but himself is in the middle, like running interference here. Let's see if I can line these up. See? Like, look at the Bodak almost like looking around the masculine, trying to look at the Laum. And she's one of the moon's daughters, so she's just, let's see, dreamy. She's dreamy. But it looks like she's dreaming of himself, because he's right next to her. And then the Bodak's looking at them both like, the fuck they think they're doing? Ugh. That's what I hear when I hear the Bodak. I hear that noise that we all make. That, ugh. Hateful. Plotting and shit. It says, no loose ends, tampering, sabotage, a fixer, a gossip. He loves clutter inside and out. So be careful what you let people whisper to you. Can I get one more for this row, please? Oh, we've got Teom, our forlorn lover. He's been MIA for like a month or two. Clear sight, poetic gifts, fantasy, adventurous romance, the watchful poet, watching from afar, youthful energy watching from afar. That's interesting. But Teom has his back turned to this drama here, so I'm not sure what he's looking at. Let's keep going. This is the singer of healing. That's beautiful. Participate in your healing. Restored and renewed love. Healing deep wounds of spirit. Healing on all levels. Okay. Singer of initiation. Illumination and insight. Inward focus. Oof, it's hard to read. clairaudience, music, divination. Huh. Okay, keep going. And of course we'll get clarifiers for these. Meddler. And Teum doesn't see him. Journeyman, that's the Fool. Okay. And the Maiden. Bottom of the deck. Fuck. That's why the Meddler's here. We got the Soul Shrinker at the bottom. Malice, gossip, curses, evil eye, thoughts can manifest, make them pure. Right speech, right thought. And if I place it here, that's what Teum is keeping his eye on. Give me a second, please, to consider these and listen to anything that Spirit wants to tell me. I feel like there's more than the couple involved here. Teum is one of the stone men, so he doesn't move, and if he does, he doesn't move quickly. He does have wings. I think in the book it says he does have wings, but they're folded down, so they're not active. He's not actively trying to fly anywhere. He really just sits and observes. But he is focused on what or who he loves. What's under the Soul Shrinker? Unity. The Union is under here. Right in between the Luminous Doom and the Soul Shrinker is the Union. So something is blocking. See, remember when I said I felt something's off? Did I say that earlier? There's weird energy. Like, what did I say? 2 good cards and 2 bad cards and a good. You know? Okay, this means something. Underneath that is Penelope Dreamweaver. That's good. But this definitely means something here. And I'm going to keep it like that. Okay. So, the major arcanas that we have are the 2 singers and Unity. Something's trying to heal it and illuminate it so that someone else can move on and start something new. Because the journeyman's like the Fool. It's travel, it's independence, it's, it even looks like the Fool because the Fool even has like a stick with a little bag on it. And it has, in the Rider-Waite deck, the Fool carries 1 cup, 1 sword, 1 wand, and 1 pentacle into his new life. And to me, that's kind of what this journeyman has, like this little hobo bag. But I always think of these bubbles as thought bubbles, so maybe he's just taking basic beliefs and thoughts with him on his new journey. So he's marching right towards the beautiful maiden, whose newness and joy and all things good. The new moon, we're in the new moon right now, so this is very apropos. Playfulness, laughter, yeah, beautiful, joyful newness. Besides himself, the maiden is most aware of her. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. The maiden is most illuminated, because look at her beautiful crown chakra, and she's just bloop, bloop, bloop. All her pure new thoughts are just blooping up into existence. I love it. It reminds me of like the angler fish, the weird deep sea fish with the light on the end of their head. But I love that her crown chakra is just ablaze with activity, and each of her new thoughts just kind of bubbles up off of her. It's almost like he threw the thought and she's got the thought, you know? Like he's coming with it and she's already got it in her mind. We're gonna get clarification on this meddler, of course, because he comes out with the soul shrinker. At least it's that, and it's not the Glenkener again. Because if the Glenkener was out, I'd be glitching, because for some reason, whenever that card is out, the energy is so messed up that I can't even hear. I can't even think. This time it's just because of the Kahlua. So I believe the Laum is the feminine looking off into the distance, hoping for her masculine to come. But there's this meddler in the mix. And it's causing the masculine to just stay away. When what he's really looking at, what he really wants to concentrate on is the union. But on top of the union, like I said, before and after it, we had the Luminous Doom, which is self-doubt, self-pity. I call him Eeyore, the Eeyore card. Because it's just negativity. Look at that. He's got a bubble too. But it looks heavy in his hands. It's not light. It's like heaviness of thought. And then the soul shrinker, which is gossip, bad gossip, curses, evil eye. It reminds us that thoughts can manifest, so make them pure. Okay, so it says here, compassionate and anguished, he was made ugly by the ugly. So I feel like he spent so much time in the negativity that he became negativity. It's like Smeagol turned into Gollum. You know? Like, the story of the fallen angels is that they were once beautiful, like the orcs in Lord of the Rings. They were once elves, but because they were tortured into being ugly. They were made ugly by the ugly. That's what the Soul Shrinker says. And like the fallen angels, they were beautiful. But when they fell into this negative plane, they became ugly because it's ugly here. They became a reflection of where they were. So how does that fit? Let me think. Because they came like this. Soul Shrinker, and then the Union, and then the Gloomstone. I think this meddler, whoever this meddler is really working overtime to whisper every kind of negativity into the masculine about this union happening. Because this is another one of the major arcana in this deck. This is unformed, beautiful energy, you know? Just like the singers are. This is the spiritual, mystical union. Nothing can stop this. Once it's divinely decreed, nothing can stop this. I mean, you can delay it because we all have free will, and we all have the free will to make stupid decisions that delay us on our path, but it is inevitable. Cosmic energy boost. Oneness with source. Spiritual mystical union. Yeah. High energy. So it's like there's 3 negative cards here regarding the union. Something, like I said, I feel something around. It's nebulous. It doesn't really have a form. It doesn't really have a feeling except I feel whenever I think of it and I concentrate on it, what I get is you shouldn't be here. It's just this kind of overall weird energy that's been around. I don't know if it's around anyone else, but it sure has been around me. And it just gives me a feeling of you should not be here. Like me speaking to this glob of energy, like you shouldn't be here, you know? And that's what I feel like these negative energies are like. Just want to tell them you should not be here. You should not be fucking with this union because this is divine. You know? And I remember a few other times when the meddler would come up, the first thing that came to my mind was, it is this dude's job to fuck this up for you. You know? It's like, that's his only job, is to make it so that this doesn't happen. And I feel like this other energy, I don't know if this is separate yet. If these are separate masculines, if this is like the divine and then like a karmic watching, or what. But Teom is definitely keeping his eye on this. And he's got his back turned to the Bodak. And the Bodak is looking at himself in the Lao. So then down here, I feel like this might be the connection. So I'm trying to ask Spirit if it wants me to deal one more row. Because I feel like this is the masculine, this is the connection, and maybe we need a row for the feminine too. Yeah, let's get a little more. We'll keep those 3 separate. We can get another row here. I might regret this, but Spirit, let's continue this. Maybe give me energy for the feminine. Honesty. Okay, he came out, like, eager. He always seems so urgent when he comes out. I urgently need to be honest with you. What else? Fairies. Aha. Singer of transfiguration. Look at how much high level energy we've got here. Oh, we've got, who this? Tabira of the Waters. This is again deep healing and important choices. One more, please, fairies. One more. Nope, that's too many. One more, please. Because I still have to clarify all these. Okay, who's this? Please be good. Alright, death. Death at the end. Okay, a natural ending, but irrevocable. Change inner and outer. This is the second card I got that mentions inner and outer. So somebody is going through hella metamorphosis here. Hella change. Okay. Bottom of the deck this time is Indy the Retreat. Indy, wishy-washy. Again with the... See? Again with the good cards. Wah, wah. The womp womp card, right? Okay, so I'm going to put that away and just concentrate on these three here. It's like this union is being held hostage. It's like the energy of the union is being held hostage by these negative energies. That's how I feel like that came out like that with those two on either side. Love me to my face. I need it more than your embrace. Let's see here. Should I get to clarifier since I'm drawing a blank here? Okay, if I read this down at the bottom as the feminine, she's saying, I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm different. I've changed. It's a new life. It's the Phoenix card. It's an accomplishment, a fulfillment, and a metamorphosis. So she might be saying, I need to be honest with you. I'm not the same as I was. I went through deep, traumatic healing because there was an ending. And I am different now. Because even this says change inside and out. Inner and outer change. Okay. I feel like maybe the masculine is shaking off some haters on his way. I just have this feeling like he's gonna bust in and totally vanquish these two. I mean, that's my romantic Libra side coming out and watch too many, movies and stuff. But it just feels like something's gonna break, something's gonna give. And I feel like it's centered here with this union and hostage here. So if this is, feminine on the bottom, masculine on top, and then the union in the middle, the connection in the middle, I mean, it's protected. But I think I feel like in the 5D, it's protected. But in the 3D, it's threatened. But it's doubt, self-defeat, self-pity, curses. See, whereas the Bodark is a meddler outside of the person, I feel like these energies are inside the person, which is blocking them from the union. So maybe somebody somebody is in doubt about this. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers then. We're going to go to the Gilded and see if we can't drop some people on this. Just feel like I'm missing something, but I mean, that could be the headache. That was nice. Cut. Okay. Please clarify the Laum. Generosity, charity, relax and let the energy flow. Can you elaborate and clarify the Laum, please? Get a flipper here. Ten of Swords, the ending of a painful cycle. So this, I feel, has already happened. But the remnants and the fear and the pain remains fresh. But the cycle is, this is the ending to a painful cycle. I feel like this has already happened. Also, we got 3 birds. So I gotta do the song. Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melody pure and true. Singing, this is our message to you. The message, I believe, is this is ended. This is done. Let it go. Be cool, right? What we say in the beginning, just chill, be cool, be cool. I'm here. Be cool. So, yeah. It's still fresh though. The pain is still fresh. This might have just happened like this year. I'm being told 10 months. 10 months? It took this 10 months to close. At least. But she's coming through it. See her face? She's just kind of she's perched up there over on Margaret the trash heap. For the Fraggle Rock fans, I just dated myself. She's sitting there on Margaret's head. But she looks almost like... I don't want to say she looks defeated, but she is like restful. She's trying to, get her bearings again. And I think that's part of this, that painful ending. So can we please get clarification on himself, the divine masculine here? We've got the 6 of Pentacles, so equal exchange of giving and receiving. Something is going to be reciprocated. Something is going to be brought into balance. Okay. All right. Spirit, clarify and elaborate who the F is the meddler. Too many, but we got the Sun and the Page of Cups. I'm not taking that many, but let's keep that in mind. 1, please, for the Bodak. 1, please, for the meddler. We've got the Three of Cups. Okay. Alright, so this tells me that the meddler is a third party. There's a karmic in the mix. That's who's whispering. This karmic may be Teo, looking at the union all salty like. Okay, elaborate, clarify Teo. The Nine of Pentacles. So somebody who's got their shit together pretty much. And a feminine energy. Again, maybe this is the karmic. So she believes that she is stable. She can provide for herself. She's worked hard. She's got all her ducks in a row. This is the Empress of her throne. This is like the day-to-day Empress in her day-to-day work. You know, doing the laundry, picking up Starbucks, taking the kids to school. That's the Empress doing her 3D work. So whoever is this person watching from the sidelines, I'm going to say is a feminine energy who, I mean, I want to say she's full of herself because she did all this by herself, but I mean, props to her, man. Kudos to her for, you know, doing her thing. But still, on top of Taeyeon, looking at the union, and we've got, yeah, if this isn't a third party karmic, then this is like the friend group whispering shit. This is stuff like, okay, I'll use an example. Say the masculine has told his friends, I'm going to go see so-and-so who happens to be the divine feminine. But I got to get something looked at on the car. So then a friend comes in and says, I can do that for you. That's an easy job. The fixer, right? That's what the Bodak's, the fixer. I can look at that for you. Yeah, it'll be an afternoon, if that. But they don't really know what the fuck they're doing, or they ran into a problem they didn't foresee, or it was a bigger job than they thought it would be, and they end up fucking it up for the masculine. Now he can't go. Right? That's what the Bodak does. The little meddler. I can fix that for you, and he just makes it worse. You know? That's what I feel like this is. And since we have the Three of Cups here, so, oh, I'm just being told something else. Hang on. So this could be the friend group because there's 3 friends on here, but I'm being told he's fucking with the reconciliation. Yeah, because he's trying to help. A lot of times people like that don't know that they do it. Sometimes they really do want to help, but they just have the wrong energy for it. Let's keep going, please. Oh, I'm starting to yawn. I know I'm not tired because I don't sleep at this time anyway, so I must be channeling. Please clarify and elaborate the singer of healing. Restored and renewed love. Please clarify. Restored and renewed love. Please elaborate on new, restored and renewed love. Okay, Ace of Swords. Clarity on that. That's good. you. Clarify and elaborate the singer of intuition. Illuminated insight. The Knight of Swords. Someone's coming in fast with some clarity. Holy crap. Look at the knight holding his sword aloft and it's shiny. It's illuminated truth. Clarity and truth coming in hot. Clarity that will bring healing and truth that will bring illumination. Woo. Journeyman, please. Please clarify and elaborate the Fool. Where's he going? Four Swords. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He's going to bed. That's where he's going. He's like, I need a break. I just came in hot like this with some truth, and now I need to rest. So, clarify, please, the newness and joy of this beautiful maiden. Too many. And get that Six of Cups out of here. Too many. One for the maiden, please. Oh, there we go. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles on the maiden. Newness. Okay. So, excuse me. Oh, okay. So, I believe that after this very painful cycle, I think the feminine is getting back on her feet. And she's queening it up in her own life. And that's what's new. That's the growth. That's the joy in the innocence, is that Divine Feminine has become a queen after all this bullshit. She may have been before, but this Queen of Pentacles is the keeper of let's see. So it's like financial assets, growth and money, abundance, just like the Nine of Pentacles. It's like these are dueling feminines almost. If that makes sense. But this queen is new. And new money. She's just come into her queenliness. Let's continue. Please clarify and elaborate on honesty, please. Be honest and clear. Sharp mind. Elaborate on honesty, please. Clarify honesty. The Fool. Oh, he's gonna just jump at the chance to tell this truth. Okay, that's good energy on there. This is also moon energy, apparently. Okay, so clarify the Singer of Transfiguration. What's changed? What has metamorphosized? What's changed? What's the metamorphosis, please, Spirit? Clarify and elaborate. Singer of Transfiguration. Is that too many? We've got the Four of Cups. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to keep going and then I'll come back to that card because there is something I want to mention. Please elaborate and clarify, Tabira. Healing and important choices. Okay, 2 cups. I'll take. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Please elaborate and clarify. Death. What ended? Clarify and elaborate death, please. What ended? What ended? We've got the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's no longer putting in work into this. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Swords. Somebody moving on. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's go through this now. Okay, so we've got the Lamb. Back off and relax after a hard cycle. We've got himself bringing in the 6 of Pentacles, which is charity and reciprocity. We've got the Meddler here with the 3 of Cups. This might be third party, karmic energy, or just meddling friends. We've got the 9 of Pentacles on tail. Part of me wants to say that this is like the masculine observing the feminine coming up a little bit, you know, succeeding. And it looks like he's just kind of admiring her from afar, you know? It could also be because, like I was saying, he's looking here at the union, but the union looks like it's being held hostage here by negativity. If we place this queen next to him, it's almost like he's being distracted from that by this empress off her throne. So they like to call this the empress in training also. This is the Pentacles. Ooh. Actually, the Queen of Pentacles is the last queen before the Empress, you know? But this is like the Empress in training. So it's almost like this feminine energy is all over Teo. All over so much that he can't even see what he's watching from afar. Ooh. I heard she's all over him so that he won't look towards the union with the divine feminine. Oh, this is getting juicy. Do you hear that? Oh, and I can see it too. Just her being all over him. Ugh. Patty. Have some self-respect, woman. This eye wants to wander, let it wander. I talk a big game, don't I? So then we'll go down to the bottom here because I believe this is the feminine. So here we've got honesty and the fool. And I love this. Be honest and clear. And it's like, okay, here I go. Phew, I'm going to jump. Honesty feels happy about this because usually with that forlorn face, it's very tortured. It's like, usually when he comes out, he is in desperate need of saying some truth. So much so that I describe his energy as arcing back in on himself because when static electricity of any kind needs a path to travel, it will fork and spread out and look for the quickest way to the ground. But when it can't find it, it just sparks through the air. And I feel like because he was not able to give an outlet to his truth, that it started to arc in on himself and actually hurt. It actually was painful for him to hold in a truth that he could not express. But with the full energy on top of that, I think he's just like, fuck it, I gotta go for it. It's like, it's too burdensome to hang on to it and not express it. I think he's gonna come forward somehow and express it because he is transformed by it. This is the singer of transfiguration. It's accomplishment, fulfillment, metamorphosis, power and joy, and the phoenix and new life. So new life for this Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is an offer. So what I wanted to mention before is when I get the Four of Cups, I always hear I was being discerning about my options, which is fine. Everybody should be. But in most of the cards, like in the Rider-Waite, the person sitting under the tree is looking at these three and not looking at the one coming from the sky. But in the Gilded, in this deck, the energy is changed. And that's what this transformation is that he's no longer looking at the three that were lesser. Now he's actually focusing on the Ace of Cups coming in from the divine. And that Ace of Cups is the love offer that's meant for him. In all the other cards with the Four of Cups, he's just concentrating on these three that he's got to contend with now and ignoring the one from the divine. But in this one, the energy has shifted. And now he's seeing the offer that he hadn't seen before. And there's three birds, but I'm not going to sing this time. I already sang. So that makes 6 birds so far. What if it means something? So this is Tabira of the Waters. This is deep healing. Healing wells, important choices. Serenity and change of emotions. Accepting change. Okay, so healing and accepting change, and on top of it is the Two of Cups. Let me think on that. Self-healing, accepting change. I feel like I want to say that. Oh, hang on. It's okay. Say that again. There was something toxic in the waters. You see how Tabira is letting the waters flow through her hands? You can easily imagine that this is flowing down and into the Two of Cups. Like she's healing the connection. There was something toxic there. And now it's being healed. Okay, and then we've got death on the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is work, hard work. But this is like 3D stuff, like the career and the job and projects and stuff like that. But it's the death card, like all that shit's done. So maybe this, I don't want to say the work is done because work is never done. Let the old go, it says on death. change inner and outer, a natural ending. I just feel like what I saw before is that somebody is not putting in the work towards this anymore, but they are moving on because of heartbreak. There was a home that wasn't all that it was supposed to have been, which caused heartbreak here and someone to move on. I can resonate with that, definitely. There was a beautiful home foundation that ended up being just toxic and heartbreaking and, had to move on. Yeah, I get that. Okay, now we're going to go to the Tarot of the Divine and start getting the rest of the clarifiers so that we can piece this all together. This deck is one of my favorites. It's a collection of mythology, folk tales from every culture around the world. So of course I'm not going to know every story that's on one of these cards, but I'll do my best to intuitively interpret the picture that I see. That was pathetic. Can we do that again? Let's do that again. That was a little bit better. Nope, get back here. Okay. You cut. And one more shuffle. Try to do it this way. My hands are little, so I can't always. That was better. Okay. Spirit, let's continue. Please clarify and elaborate the Ten of Swords on the lounge, the charity and generosity. Let the energy flow. Can we please clarify that? Ace of Coins. Okay, there's a new offer. There's a new beginning. Just relax. There was an ending to a painful cycle, but we've got newness. It's funny that the Ace of Coins comes out because if you look at the vines, this is the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, where he just had a little bit. They were poor. They were poor. That's how poor they were. They were poor. He got these magic beans and he took a chance, put them in the ground, hoping they would sprout. In some versions of the story, he only has one bean. Some he's got 3, some he's got 5. It doesn't matter. What matters is the idea of taking something when you don't have anything else left and actually trusting it to spirit enough to ask spirit to make sure it grows. Okay? So, let the energy flow. You've ended a tough cycle, and there's newness coming. Can we clarify and elaborate the Six of Pentacles on the Divine Masculine himself? Please clarify the Six of Pentacles on himself. Clarify the Six of Pentacles on himself. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles. Nope. 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 That's like a book. What are you doing to me? Okay, I'll take it. Justice. We think on that. Okay. We've got a lot of pentacles here. There's an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got a little bit of air. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And a couple water cards. That's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Fool, I believe, is Aries. The Knight of Swords I give to Libra. Justice is Libra. Is the Scales of Justice. Yeah, so we've got air, earth, and a little bit of water. That could be what the makeup of the charts are of the people involved. Like this could be an air sign with strong earth in their chart, an earth sign with a little bit of water in their chart. Yeah, keep that in mind. So, justice. Oh, he's bringing the justice. It wasn't balanced before, but I'm going to make sure it is now. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Well, yeah, because, I mean, if it wasn't balanced before, this would be in the reverse, but I don't read reversals, so Spirit probably knows that. And that's why he plunked out justice for me. Hang on, is there more? Karma. I want you bad. I want you, baby. Karma. Please elaborate and clarify the Three of Cups on the meddler. Sure. Knight of Coins. That motherfucking slow as molasses Knight of goddamn Pentacles. More Pentacles. More Earth energy. More slow. Methodical. Stable. Abundant bullshit. I'm so sick of that Knight of Pentacles. Ugh. Okay, but okay, I think he's slow because of the fucking meddler. Whoever this stupid ass fuckery giver dealer outer here, who's plying the masculine with drinks and good times, it's causing a delay. And if anybody would illustrate what a goddamn delay is, it's this slow ass Knight of Pentacles. So I think that's what's happening. I think he's being glamored and, you know, talk fancy to, and it's delaying him. But they do say that the Knight of Pentacles is the one you really want, because he might be coming in slow, but he's coming in confident and stable. And he's the one knight of all of them that stays. Because knights, they're on the move. They come through, you know, have their good times, and then they go. Especially that Knight of Wands. You gotta be careful with him. Knight of Swords comes in like a hot whore, but shoot, he's gone just as fast. That's the fastest knight. the Knight of Swords. The next fastest is the Knight of Wands. We don't have him out. The next is the Knight of Coins. No, Knight of Cups. We don't have him out either. And then the slowest one is the Knight of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like we are dealing with a heavy earth sign masculine. Okay, let's keep going. Nine of Pentacles. Baby Empress on Tail. What's he looking at? Is he looking at the feminine getting her shit together? Please clarify and elaborate the Nine of Pentacles on top of Tail. The watching. Damn it! What kind of fuckery is this? Six of goddamn cups. You know how I feel about the Six of Cups. I'm over it. That's how I feel. I'm fucking salty because I'm over this goddamn Six of Cups. Let me think, please. My friends told me should have moved on a long, long time ago. But what do they know? What do they know? Okay. Six of Cups is nostalgia, sentimentality, friendship, deep love from the past, from childhood. That's why I'm over this bitch. I'm over it. This is a... Oh, what was the other one that indicated? We got Two of Cups. Okay, we don't have the Lovers out. That might come out still, but we've got himself, which is the divine masculine in his realized form, meaning he knows who he is. He knows what he is. He knows he's a twin. He knows who the feminine is. He's awakened. We got the Two of Cups, which is a love offer. Our song. Brush it away, or do you sing along? So the Six of Cups is soulmate energy, but it's old. It's old energy. It's from lifetimes. And when it comes up in these readings, it indicates to me that this connection is, it's time. It's time for it. It's time. The timing. It's time now. Because, so we've got the Two of Cups, which when we get the Two and the Six of Cups, to me, it tells me that these two, this masculine and feminine, these two souls, regardless of what kind of bodies they've been in the past with their lives together, have been at this for at least 2 lives. My guess is closer to 6 lifetimes. And in every go around, timing was shit. You know? Is it so wrong me to pray she tears you apart? So Teom is looking off at this feminine, and I think he's reminiscing. I think on both, I say that again, I'm drunk, so you're gonna have to speak up. On 2 levels, he's reminiscing. On the 3D level, he's reminiscing about his beautiful feminine getting her shit together. On the 5D, he's reminiscing about the lives that they've been through. Even if he can't remember them when he wakes. We've got a watchful raven up in the corner, meaning this is divinely protected, but it needs to be fulfilled because this is the last go round. I don't know why I feel that. I don't see the wheel here at all. I don't see the world, but death is here. So that's what makes me feel like this is it. This is the last chance. This life is the last chance they've got. And here it is being held hostage by self-doubt and self-pity, by gossip and malice and self-defeat. This beautiful union is being held up, you know? So let's continue. Please clarify and elaborate the Ace of Swords on the Singers of Healing, please. Please clarify the Ace of Swords on the Singer of Healing. Healing deep wounds. What's this truth that's gonna... King of Cups. Hello, good king. Now, my only concern with the King of Cups is like with the High Priestess. She knows her shit, but she doesn't say anything. That's the same with the King of Cups. He is the silent, like Taeyong over here. He just sits and watches. This King of Cups loves deeply and can't talk about it. Either can't, won't, or doesn't have the opportunity. So, to have this on top of these two beautiful cards of healing and truth, maybe the king here is going to become confident enough to actually speak his truth, because that's very, very hard for the King of Cups. King of Cups, I believe, is Pisces energy. I always give the court cards, like the page, I give to the younger of the signs. Like, where do we have a page? I don't think we have a page here. And then the knights to the middle child of the sign, and then the queen and king to the older of the signs. So King of Cups would be a Pisces because he's the older of the signs. But it could be any of the water signs, and it could be any sign, actually. It depends on how strong Pisces is in the chart. They could be operating in that Pisces energy. Pisces is very dreamy, but the detriment of Pisces is that dreams and visions can become nightmares and illusion all too quickly. So maybe this masculine thought that this connection was bullshit. You know, like this dream of this was like, I mean, because we've got whisperings here, we've got doubt and malice and gossip, and we've got bad intentions here. So maybe it was drilled into him that this is all bullshit. You know, but after this hard and ending to a painful cycle, maybe in his healing he was able to realize the truth. Ace of Swords. Clarity. Truth. That he does love, and he loves deeply, and he's tired of not being able to say it. I need to pause for just a minute, please. Oh, sorry. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Are we going? We are going. Okay. Some people have 3 a.m. feedings. I have 3 a.m. kitty zoomies to deal with. She's resting now. I hope she's got it all out of her system. Okay, we ended up with the King of Coins on top of the Ace of Swords, on top of the Singer of Healing. So, like I said, I'm hoping that after this painful ending and this new, I think this is starting over, like, financially from new also. Whatever, I'm gonna say this is the masculine. I mean, that's what I feel. I feel this is masculine energy because it's the King of Cups. Even though ladies can be in their king energy too. So gender ain't shit. Just as it resonates. If this feels like it's you, it's you. If it feels like it could be them, it could be them. After this painful ending and this financial reboot, because that's what I feel like this Ace of Coins is, there was major healing that had to happen. And through that healing came clarity. And through that clarity came the king able to love. I mean, that's how I'm reading it. But like I said before, how the king of cups is quiet about his love. There was something else I remember from earlier today about the king of cups. Well, it's not in reverse, so it's not the negative part of that, which could be manipulation and narcissism. That's not here. Only this self-doubt, this talking to within himself, like, I can't do this. This isn't for me. This, all that negative stuff. But I believe this particular masculine, if he's in his King of Cups energy, has gained some clarity. And I love the look on this dragon's face. It's like, fucking try to take my cup. Go ahead. Try. Nothing, no one is going to take her from me again. That's what I love about this energy. About that particular card too, the way it's drawn. So can we please get some clarification and we'll elaborate on the Knight of Swords, this hot-headed knight coming in quick like a hot whore, on top of intuition, illumination, and insight, coming in with some clarity here. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Oh, got what? The Fool. The Fool. We're getting mirroring again. Okay. I'm going for it, I hear. Regardless of how it might hurt. So, the Fool is the first card of this deck, and it's the Little Mermaid. The thing about the Little Mermaid story that they don't tell you in the Disney version is that when she went through her transformation, it was excruciating. It was painful. And every step she took with her legs felt like there were swords in her feet. And she functioned like that in order to get her love. So this is like, I'm coming forward after having this blast of insight. I'm coming forward, and I don't care how. I don't. How does it say it again? I'm sorry if this is loud. Say it again. I wanted to say, I don't care how it hurts. I'm coming. Because these swords all cut away. something. And when Ariel, they never name her in the Little Mermaid in the story. There's no name. It's just called, she's just called the Little Princess or the Little Mermaid or something like that. But when she transforms into a human, her new form is painful for her. And she does it out of love. And I think that might be what he's thinking. This might hurt, but I'm gonna do it because I... Hang on. I will do it for love. The Fool and the Fool. Let's keep going. Please clarify the Four of Swords on the Journeyman. The Fool. The Fool. We've got the Fool 3 times. So somebody is getting really froggy and getting really ready to jump here. So please clarify the Four of Swords on the Journeyman, the Fool. Clarify this Four of Swords, this rest period on the Fool. Ooh. We've got 2 of Coins, so juggling. Juggling. Okay. We've got the Ace of Coins and the 2 of Coins. So what I'm picking up from this is that somebody had already an established pentacle, which is, 3D financial stuff. Somebody already had something going. And then the divine comes and hands them another one out of the blue. But this one is divine. This one is meant for them. But because they're already previously engaged in some other pentacle work, now it's juggling. Like, okay, I have this pentacle that I work for, and now I have this pentacle that came out of nowhere. What am I going to do with these two? How am I going to finagle this? So we've got the Fool going forward, but then we've got the Four of Swords sitting still, and the 2 of Coins juggling. Independence, travel, and honing skills. Okay. Oh, that might be what he's doing in his rest period. He's learning, because this also says willing to learn. So he's learning something new. A journeyman is somebody who is new at a skill. So maybe he's learning in his rest phase how to juggle these 2 things. How to juggle what's given him by the divine and what his responsibilities are already. Can we get clarity on the Queen of Pentacles on the Maiden, please? Queen of Pentacles on the Maiden. Am I going to take it? I'll take it. Queen of Wands. Bam! Cersei Lannister. We get a queen on a queen. Is this a choice? Or is this a change? Let me think, please. So the Queen of Wands, she often comes out as an indicator of a karmic energy in the mix. Meaning either or both of them are occupied right now with a karmic relationship. And that might be what's hemming up the union. See, it's being held hostage here in the middle of doubt and self-pity. So this could be this, but I don't feel that. New moon, playfulness, newness, and then two queens here. I think this is just, since this is in the row of the connection itself, I just think that these two, either or both, are coming into this energy. Now, the Queen of Wands reminds me of Cersei Lannister, like I said before. Powerful, beautiful, but she can be ruthless. She can be overprotective to a fault. She can be brutal in her dealings, but she's dynamic. She's confident. She knows who she is. She knows her worth. And she's in it for the fight, you know? So perhaps this is new energy that either or both of them are stepping into. This confidence about being in it for the fight. You know, that's actually kind of welcome energy, because if they're going to get this union out of hostage, somebody's going to need to be a goddamn warrior. And that also is what comes across when I see the Queen of Wands. She's a fucking fighter, you know? And I think that this energy is needed if they're going to cut through that negativity that's got the union surrounded. Please clarify the Fool on honesty, please. Elaborate on the Fool on top of honesty. Fool on honesty, please. We've got the Nine of Cups again. Oh no, that's the Nine of Pentacles up here. So we've got the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. You gotta be careful with the Nine of Cups, though. Because I believe, technically, these cups are empty. You're lining them up. You got all your cups. You got all your possibilities. They're ready. But they're waiting for that Ace of Cups to come from the divine to make it the 10. And in the 10 of Cups, those cups are full. So this is like the step before the fulfillment. So what is he coming for? Honest about wanting this. He's finally being honest about what he wants, and he wants this Nine of Cups. That's what I think it is. Simple as that. Elaborate the Four of Cups with transfiguration, please. Fulfillment. Metamorphosis. Accomplishment. Strength. Okay. This is good. Leo energy. Sun energy. The only other fire energy we have is this Queen of Wands. Come back home. Just go. So fulfillment, metamorphosis, accomplishment, Four of Cups, I believe, is him actually considering the offer from the divine. And this is strength. So he is determined to handle this. That's what I get sometimes when I see strength. I hear it's being handled. You know, you can handle this. He can handle, they can, he, she, they, we, conjugate however you want. Strength is here. After this beautiful transformation and accomplishment. I love it. I am finally strong enough to take this offer. I love that. Okay. I don't need to know if you ran away, if you ran away, come back home. Just come home. So, I'm not going to take it because I didn't ask yet. But Five of Swords made an appearance. Can we clarify Two of Cups on Tobiah of the Waters, this great healing for the offer? This divine union. What is the healing that was on this divine union? Eight of Cups. There was walking away. There was abandonment here. That's what's being healed. Somebody walked away from this before. Somebody walked away from this Two of Cups before, and that's what's being healed. Okay. Like this offer was offered before, but someone walked away from it at the time. So let's keep going. That's pretty cut and dry right there. Please clarify and elaborate the Eight of Pentacles on death. Maybe this is a Capricorn. I often say that Capricorns will work themselves to the grave. What is the Eight of Pentacles on death? Please clarify. Do I want that? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Won't you? So this says to me that working at something caused so much anxiety that it just had to end. They just had to kill it. It just, that's it. I can't do this anymore. I need you. Or the ending of this cycle made somebody realize how much work they had to do for and on themselves, and that itself caused anxiety. Sleepless nights. Yeah, that makes sense too. This ending made them have to work hard, and it caused them anxiety. Bottom of the deck, now that we're done, we've got, oh great, the Tower. Let me think on this a minute. The Tower isn't always negative, but I feel that this is scary to either or both of them, this Tower. Because you don't know what's on the other side of this destruction, you know? Like, I've got no resolution for this here. If, okay, I'll read this one way real quick. So this might be both of them. I think the masculine has some issues that are tying up the union. Even though we've got the Knight of Swords here, he really wants to come in. We've also got the Knight of Coins, which is slow. Also, there seems to be some confusion about this still. So I feel like because this is hemmed up like this, somebody had to leave. And that leaving caused some great heartbreak. That had to do with a home, and that caused a tower. The leaving caused a tower. because the union is like, if this is the masculine looking at the union, it looks unattainable right now because of what's surrounding it. This negativity surrounding it. It's like he doesn't even want to touch it, you know? But he does. Everything else in the spread is positive for movement forward. So under the Tower we have Temperance and Three of Cups again. There's that third party energy again. But we've got the Tower and Temperance, which is the shake-up and then healing afterwards. So that's a good sign. I don't know what I'm going to call this. Probably something about fuckery because of that Bodak. I think because I'm the feminine energy and I channel for feminine and divine masculine, I can tell which energy is not me, is not the feminine. And that's how I determine which one is the masculine. So for me, the masculine is awake. We have himself right here, the divine masculine in his awakened form. He wants to bring justice, he wants to bring equality, but he's slow moving because there's this meddling involved. But he does recognize this Teom has clear sight. So even if this masculine is far away, he still sees his divine feminine being a badass here. And that's giving him that sentimental nostalgia about what they could have been. What they could have been. What they're supposed to be. What they're supposed to be. Because this is a divine soul contract. That Six of Cups is unmistakable. So that's what I'm getting from this. Feminine is wrestling with some strength to keep going. Somebody walked away from an offer because it caused too much anxiety, but it ended anyway, and the ending caused an anxiety too, after so much work was put into it. So I believe that this particular group of masculines are awake. They are recognizing the gravity of the connection, which this Six of Cups is lifetimes of this cycle. I believe the connection is okay. They're working in the connection together, healing and getting rest, but also gaining clarity in order to make this jump forward. The feminine here, I believe she had to be honest about moving towards her Nine of Cups. It's like, if you're not here, what the hell am I supposed to do? You're taking your sweet ass slow time, you dumb Taurus, or Capricorn or Virgo or whatever, and you're juggling and you're resting. And I'm standing here pissed in my power. Cersei Lannister up in here, ready to fight for this. Where are you? But then again, I hear himself, like from a couple readings ago, going, I told you I would be here. Where are you? And in the last reading, I actually heard him say, don't make me come find you. Guess what, masculine? That's hot. You know what that makes me do? That makes me hide even harder. Come find me, So, while I was paused dealing with kitty stuff, I was actually called to try my theme deck, which hasn't seen the light of day in forever. But we're going to get some other, maybe, let's see, how can I describe this? we're gonna get some phrases and ideas that might be at play that the cards weren't able to bring up. And then we'll get to the love quotes. I could be soft and sweet, I could be hard and loud, could be anything you ever need somehow. Why don't you hear me sing? Out from the lost and found. I could be yours, I could be yours, be yours. Okay, these are kind of fun. I hand drew these myself. Oh, I got them all wet now. Dang it. So let's see what kind of energies got. Oh, ding ding! Ring the bell. Ding! Divine call. Spirit is present. That's awesome. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we've got Saturn. Okay, that makes sense because we've got Capricorn here. Capricorn, okay, but the devil didn't show up. That's good. But we've got Saturn. Saturn is restriction. We've got restriction, time, deadlines, work, tests, but also humor, dedication, perseverance, sacrifice, and loyalty. Okay, what else do we got? What else wants to come up? Fortune cookie. Useful advice, encouragement, and small luck. This is a welcome energy, considering we've got the Bodak, the Soul Shrinker, and what the Guluminous do. Now we've got some good, friendly advice. Useful advice and encouragement. That's wonderful. What else do we have here? Archangel Michael is present. That's wonderful because I have been feeling some very weird negative energy, and all afternoon I've been like, Michael, stay by me. Michael, stay by me. So Archangel Michael is here. Protection. Call on me. I stand ready. That's kind of what himself was saying too. I'm here. I'm ready. It says clarity, mercy, protection, justice, cutting away negative energies. That's good. We're going to put that over here on those bastards. Cut away that negative energy. What else can we get? We've got mice, which makes sense because this shows up in the Eight of Pentacles. Mice. Where the heck did that card go? Where's the Eight of Pentacles? Come out, come out. What the heck? Where you at? Like, oh, won't you walk from me? Damn it. And I tried to buy your pretty heart, price too. Ow, ow, Huey, ow. Okay, we had the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know where it is. But in the Eight of Pentacles, there's mice. There's a mouse watching him work. I feel like that could be kind of a meddler too, because mice represent something nibbling at the assets. Think of like a worm Trojan horse. Back in the early 2000s when computers had shitty antivirus and you get worms nibbling away at resources, dwindling, slow decay, waste. Be alert, observe, running out of time. Okay. I think we can grab a few more and then we'll get to the love quotes. No. Medicating. Somebody might be drinking too much. Oh, speaking of. Pay no attention to the Kahlua. Cobwebs. Okay, this actually came to me earlier that the Cobwebs card would show up. In fact, when it did come to me, I said to myself, I should use that deck. And here we are. Cobwebs. You are protected from negative forces beyond your control. So, masculine, I believe. you've got not only, see, cobwebs here saying you're protected, and who came up but Archangel Michael himself. So ignore these people, energies, your own inner thoughts that are telling you negative things. I guarantee you, you cannot fuck this up. She's waiting. She's waiting. Check your messages. You know what I mean? She's waiting. You can't screw this up unless you keep listening to that inner, those inner, what was I going to say? Those inner voices that nag at you, you know? We get a couple more. We've got the Clover, luck, lighthearted, untroubled, humor, happy coincidences, small joys, right place, right time. That's the parking spot angel, they say. That's small luck. That's good. A couple more. Really? Poison. The situation or something in it is toxic. I told you. Negative whisperings. Heavy energy around. See? What did I say earlier about that heavy energy that's just all around us right now? I had to call in Archangel Michael to stay by me all the time for the last couple days because this fuckery is crazy. Let's get a couple more. Free yourself. Time to take your life back. That could be for both of them because I think they both went through some shit this year like we all did. Time to take your life back. Let me get a couple more. And then get to the love quotes. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, get ready. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong. And we'll stop here. Red flags. Oof. Red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. Because, yeah, there's meddling. That's right. Get ready, because it's on like Donkey Kong. Because somebody's about to free themselves. I think somebody's going to war. As soon as they realize who these meddlers are, they have no chance. They're going to be fighting like crazy because himself, the Divine Masculine, is ready. At least in the 5D, he's ready. In the 3D, it looks like he's got some stuff going on still with these meddlers and maybe a third party juggling, which might mean there's kids involved. A lot of healing had to be done, so time's a ticking, but I think he's trying, at least. Alright, let's get these love quotes. I hope this resonated with somebody. I hope this was helpful. I hope it made sense. If it did resonate and you feel called to do so, maybe drop a little bit of my Venmo. That'll help this little witch after her own tower moment. I'm starting over from nothing. So, let's get these love quotes. Oh, also, before I forget, if you like to check out other readers with a similar vibe as me, I do have some of their links in the description box below. This will be a shout out to some of my fellow ravens from the Raven's Nest. We've got Ellie Rose Affirmations. She is on point every day. I can't even imagine how she keeps so focused. We've also got Visions of Love Tarot. That's Pixie. We've got Captain Happy's Arcana Adventures. Ahoy, Captain. Also in the description is a link to JD's tarot. He's Raven adjacent, but not Raven proper. He's his own shining star. That's Daddy. You can go ahead and check him out. And also down below, I have a link to Temple of Apollo. He's neither Raven nor adjacent. I just kind of have a little crush on him. So go ahead and check out his channel too. As always, you can join us on the Raven's Nest Facebook group. I am not the admin of that Facebook group. That was made by Dharma Jane. Her link is in the box below also. She's head raven at the Raven's Nest. Go ahead and go over there and catch the fuckery there where the mayhem continues. So let's get these love quotes. What am I doing? I'm shuffling. Yes. If you do want to join up at the Raven's Nest, I am a mod, so I'm going to see your profile and approve it. Make sure your memes are on point because I troll every profile to stalk your memes and then I approve you. Shh, don't tell Darn. Okay. One more shuffle and a cut and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is from Ed Sheeran. This is from the song Perfect. Oh, okay. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. For the someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. I love that came out. We were just kids when we fell in love, and here's the 6 of Cups, which is nostalgia and love from the past. I love that. This says reach out with your feelings and you will find me. So this is telling the two of them to look for each other in meditation, and you'll meet up on the 5D. You're already meeting up on the 5D if you're divine masculine and feminine. It's just a given, especially this late in the cycle. You should be meeting up in the 5D. Ooh, this one says no one needs to know. This is from the song Do You Remember by Jared James. I don't remember this line though. And plus that song's way too high for me to be singing at 3:30 in the morning. But reach out with your feelings and you will find me. So that means meditate and go into the 5D and you guys will be able to interact there. Okay, this resonates for me because I love this. I love Star Wars. So she says, something inside me has always been there, but now it's awake and I'm afraid. For me, when I heard this line, yes, she was talking about the Force. And that is scary when that kind of energy starts working through you and you start seeing, weird shit in 3D because the spirit is working through you. But when I heard this, I felt like she was also mentioning that she was awakened to the connection, and it was terrifying. And it is. It really is. When you are finally when you finally realize what the hell a twin situation is, it's like, no, you gotta wait. No, don't even. This to me was her saying that she always felt something. And then after they met, it was ignited in him also. That's what happens when twins meet. They always say when you meet your soulmate, everything falls into place. But when you meet your twin, everything falls to shit. And it's kind of true. So she's saying something inside me has always been there. That, I believe, was the connection. But now it's awake, and I'm afraid. I get that. Where was this? Right here? Oh, this is from a song too. This is from... it's a Brian Adams song? It's too hard to see we're in heaven. And love is all that I need. And I found it there in your arms. Is it too hard to see we're in heaven? I think that's Brian Adams. No. Huey. What? I fed you already. Okay. I gotta keep going. Oh, this one came up before. I just want to make you happy. First time I looked at you, my life changed forever. I feel like that's from the feminine because I can see myself saying that. I want to make you happy. That's all. Just let me make you happy. All right, that's it. Hi, baby. Yes, I love you, but you are in the way. Hi, can you get down, please? Thank you. Okay. All right, we're going to wrap this up because Huey just called time out on this whole thing by walking across the cards. I hope that made sense for somebody. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Well, I'll be back in a couple days to do another energy read. Please remember to beef up your protection spells right around this time because I cannot deny I feel some heavy negativity going around the collective and it is not pretty and it's not nice and it's not going to go away easily. So beef up your protections, do your meditations, don't do anything rash, don't cut depression bangs because we're in a new moon in Cancer right now and believe me, I'm feeling it. Yeah, Archangel Michael is here. I think that we're just like in this real slow section of this process. So we're just gonna have to slog through it. But look at, pay attention to the red flags. Ooh. Some people come with a box of them. But I don't have a bell like Dharma and JD do to ring it for clarity or whatever. Dharma rings it after she's been, hateful. And JD rings his bell in order to clear the air. So I'm just going to jingle the card. Bing, bing, bing. Because Spirit is here. And I think it's helping with this. So before I start rambling too much, because I'm super tired, I will say goodnight. And I will see you in a few days when I come and check in with the collective again. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.